and welcome to my channel. My name is Caroline and I specialise in yoga for women's health, more specifically perimenopause and beyond. So today's practice is for brain fog, and it's just going to really promote some healthy blood flow and oxygen to the brain. In turn, it's going to really help with your focus and concentration. So when you're ready, you can join me on your mat. Okay, so just come to stand on your mat, feet are hip width distance apart. And we're just going to inhale, take the arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, I want you to step the left foot behind the right, take the left wrist with the right hand, and we're going to side bend to the right. Take some nice deep breaths. Inhale as you come back to centre, unravel, and we'll do the same to the other side. So as you're ready, take a nice big inhale, and then exhale, stepping the right foot behind the left, left hand grabs hold of the right wrist, side bend to the left. Take some full deep breaths here. Inhale, unravel back to centre, keep the arms raised. So we'll inhale here, and then as you exhale, just going to bend the knees slightly, send the left fingertips forward, right fingertips back, twist towards the right. Inhale, come up to stand, arms raised. Exhale, right fingertips go forward, left go back, twist to the left. Keep that going to each side. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale for your twist. Inhale. We'll do one more to each side. And come to stand with the arms raised. From here we're going to take a forward fold. So just hinging from the waist, folding forwards, keep a bend in the knees. You can bend the knees as much as you wish to. We're just going to allow the upper body to dangle. So you could take hold of opposite arms or opposite elbows and allow the body to sway. Just releasing the weight of the head towards the ground. You can absolutely use some props here. You could always bring your hands onto some bricks and stay still. You could even rest your head onto a block if that feels better for you. So just really taking what you need here. And then very slowly we're just going to start to roll our way back up. If you have any kind of spinal issues, and I just want you to bring the hands to the hips and slowly lift up with a flat back. Coming back to stand, lovely. So we're coming to tree pose now. Bring the hands onto the hips, and I want you to just take the weight into this right leg. Don't be dumping it so that the hip pops out, actively pressing into that leg, that is your foundation. And then slowly peel the left heel off the ground. I'm going to rotate the left leg to the side so that knee points sideways. And then you can rest the heel against the ankle of the right leg. So this could be your tree pose. If you want to go a little bit further and challenge your balance, bring in the sole of the foot against the lower leg, or maybe you bring it onto the thigh. And then from here you might want to play with the arms, so maybe you take the arms up overhead, maybe you move a little bit, challenging your balance even further. Just see where you're at today with your own balance. It always differs from day to day. But this is making our brain work really hard to send all those signals to different parts of our bodies to stabilize us. And if you fall out, that's okay. Just keep coming back and trying. You can release the leg down, give the legs a little bit of a shake out, and we'll try that on the other side. So each side is going to be completely different. So sending all your weight into this left leg. Remember, we're not dumping the weight, we're actively pressing into our foundation and then peeling up the right heel. Turning that right knee out towards the side, and then you can rest that heel against the ankle. If that's enough for you, you can stay there. If you want to challenge yourself further, bring in the foot onto the lower leg, or maybe even the thigh. Or maybe you play around with your arm position. You might find you're a bit of a tree blowing in the breeze. And it can really help if you just look at one fixed spot. When we move our vision around, that kind of affects our balance. So looking at something that's not moving will be really helpful for your balance. Lovely. And then placing that foot back down, give the legs a little bit of a shake out again. So we're going to take the legs out nice and wide now. We're coming into a wide-legged forward fold. So you might want to use your blocks or anything else that you have handy here. You might feel all right just to do it without props. So hands come onto the hips, standing up nice and tall. Take a nice big inhale, and then as you exhale, just hinge from the hips to fold forwards. When you get halfway, bringing the hands down to the ground. Maybe that's enough for you. Maybe you continue that journey down. Just releasing the head towards the ground. And again, you could use your props just to rest your head onto if you wanted to. If it feels quite intense in your legs, you can always keep a bend in your knees. Just focusing on your breath. Any time that our head is lower than our heart, it's going to get much more blood flow and oxygen to it. So that's really going to help boost our brain power. Just really help with our focus and our concentration. Lovely. And then slowly just lifting up halfway. Moving your props aside if you were using any. And then you can just heel toe the feet closer together and then come down to the ground. We're going to come into a puppy pose now. This is another gentle inversion. So come into a tabletop position. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. So we want to try and keep the hips stacked over the knees. I know it's a bit difficult when you can't actually see that part of you, but just do your best. And then from here, just walking the hands forwards, and then lowering the head and the chest towards the ground. So again, you could always place something under your forehead to make you more comfortable if your head doesn't quite meet the ground. Or you could even place something underneath your chest. Just try and make yourself as comfortable as possible. So that arms could be reaching forwards. Maybe it feels better in your shoulders to release the forearms to the ground. Maybe you feel like you want to make it more intense, so you could bring the palms together, bend the elbows, and draw the hands back so that the thumbs come to the back of the neck. And then very slowly start to make your way back out. And we'll come to take a comfortable seat. You might want to just sit up onto something if this is uncomfortable in your hips. We're just going to end with a breathing practice called Nadi Shodhana. So we're going to use our right hand. We want the thumb and the ring finger. So what we'll do about 8 to 10 rounds of this. We're going to close off the right nostril, breathe in through the left for a count of 4. Close the left nostril, breathe out through the right for a count of 4. Breathe in through the right for 4, out through the left for 4. I'll talk you through a couple of rounds and I'll let you go at your own pace. So to just take a normal round of breath to begin. Close the right nostril, inhale left, 2, 3, 4. Close the left, open right, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4. Close right, exhale left, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4. And just keep that going at your own pace. And just take one more round of breath. And when you finish, just resting that right hand down, close down the eyes. Just allow your breath to return to normal. Just notice how you feel. It's a really great breathing practice to help balance the left and the right side of the brain. So it's really going to help boost your concentration. And gently opening the eyes whenever you're ready to. I'd love to hear how you got on with that practice. Leave me a comment, give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell so you get notified of new content.